pain, and I maybe have control over his elbow, but he'd be punching me if I don't do this quickly. I can take this and I can crank it backwards, and it's going to do the same thing while on the ground. It's going to apply pressure right here, possibly tear his shoulder. If I do this too slow, nothing happens, and he punches me. If I do it too fast, I rip his shoulder. Which, if this is a fight, that might not be a bad thing. The hard part is doing it at just the right speed, where I can control him, and I can say, if you want to get away from the pain, go that way, and then I can turn to a takedown. But that's hard to do in real life. Like, this is a fight, just rip your shoulder. But you can't do it controlled. Like, it's like if you're sparring, and like you have spinning back fists. Are they good techniques? They're good techniques. If you connect with one of those, that's a fight actor. You know what's hard to do? A spinning back fist in a controlled fashion. A right elbow. Okay? Right elbow. You go. I'm going to be using my left arm to block that first one. And then I'm going to pass it, just like we did before, and then slap it down. So it's almost like the last drill that we did at long range, but we're using an elbow. Don't skip ahead. We're using an elbow. Use your hand, pass, and slap. Elbow. So we just changed the first part of the drill to an elbow. Okay? In a moment, when I said don't skip ahead, we might be using your elbow to come across. We're not doing that yet. You could do that too. We'll put two drills together, leave you alone for about 2 minutes. So watch this. First, I use my hand, my forearm, and I slap it down. Just like before. Hand, forearm, slap it down. After you get good at this one, you're going to use fixing your hair. My elbow comes up, and I use my tricep to move this across. And then I slap it down. Bang, fix your hair, move your tricep, and slap it down. Try both of those exercises. One more time, that's okay, that's good. So right now, inside grab, take the other hand, fix your hair, and first hand slap it down. That's it. That's it. Yeah. You got it. I'm sorry. If I did this, I let it go right through the eyes. This arm comes here. Now we'll go out this way. If they let go, it's a disarm. If they don't let go, they fall down. That's pretty good. Use the arm. Go thrust into the eyes. And then against your arm. You can. Yeah. Even if you don't, if you just go through like this, it's still going to float. And then right away. And then straighten both arms. Go down both arms. And then back away. Steal my stick. If the stick is not open enough to disarm, hey guys, if that stick is not disarming, here's a secret about disarming. It's like punching a guy in the face. Is he going to fall down? We don't know until we punch him in the face, right? He might not. So don't practice. Here's my fighting stance. There's my punch. All right. I finished my punch in a fighting stance because the fight could still be on, right? So when you do a disarm, disarms fail on occasion. Okay? Don't always train like this disarm will work, because then when it doesn't work, you're going to be like, what do I do now? Okay? So put that in first. And I'm just putting this disarm in just because. But this arm straightens, that arm goes down. And if he does not let go of the stick, I'm just going to stab you in the throat. Okay? And if he doesn't let go of the stick, this is where I said this goes into fancy locks. Okay? So if his dagger comes back over to thrust, then I'm catching there, we're stabbing your fin, you're doing something fancier. But this gets to be fanciness. Okay? You can do it with empty hands punching. The exact same is a little bit complicated to do there, but the punch would be there. You're going to punch, you're trying to stop me. But the lock is here. Okay? Now, if you're staying for the next session, we do jiu-jitsu.